Hello everybody and a warm welcome to all of you. I'm Lovetto Nazareth and I want to teach you simple strategies to grow your business using digital marketing tips and tricks. Now, if this is your first time on my channel, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also like this video if you feel that you've learned something from it. Remember to smash the little red button to get all my videos the moment I post them on YouTube and TikTok. And on TikTok, my handle is Prism Social. So today's video is all about landing pages. What are landing pages and how can you use landing pages to boost your business? Now, landing pages are an essential part of the lead generation and sales process. If you are into digital marketing, you already know how important landing pages are. Now, landing pages might seem easy to create, but creating landing pages that convert is not an easy task. A number of factors play a key role in converting a visitor into a lead. So today we are actually going to dive deeper into the art and the science of creating quality landing pages and explore all the key aspects so that you can understand how to do it the right way. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is a landing page? Now, landing pages are standalone web pages specifically designed for marketing or advertising purposes. They are the pivotal part of an online strategy for any social media platform. It is a page on your website that is designed to convert visitors predominantly into leads. It can also be termed as a form that allows you to capture a visitor's information in exchange for a specific offer or a page or site where the visitor lands after clicking on a link in an email or your ads on Google or any other social matter. Now, since we know what is a landing page, let me tell you what is in a landing page. Now, one might ask, why is the home page of a website not categorized as a landing page? Now, you might think about what makes things and a page qualify as a landing page. The answer lies in the purpose of that particular page, and it's the purpose of the page that defines any page as a landing page. Now, if you think about it, the home page is not primarily developed with a single call to action in mind. The general purpose of a home page is to introduce the website or that particular brand to the visitor and give them access to all the content that can be accessible in that website. This allows the visitors to have several navigation paths, which is another thing the landing page should not be designed for. Moving on, let's discuss why you actually need a landing page. Landing pages not only increase your sales, but also help build a relationship with your prospective clients. Whether you're selling your products online or offline, it is very important that you have unique transactional pages for each item, because it has been found that a single offer landing page can increase your sales up to 26%. However, the purpose of the landing page does not end here. It's also of prime importance when it comes to capturing leads or getting online bookings. You offer free trials or samples to your potential clients through this page in order to build their trust and nurture these leads and laddering your sales funnel. Now, there is a unique objective behind every landing page made for any company. Due to the diversity in the marketing goals, there are multiple types of landing pages to fulfill those purposes or objectives. But before we discuss some of the key types of landing pages, let me first remind you to subscribe to my channel and like this video. And if you have any questions, please message me in the comment section below at the bottom of the page. Come on, what are we waiting for? Ask away. Now, coming back to the type of landing pages. So the first type of landing page is a lead generation landing page. This type of page is designed to turn potential visitors with interest in your product into leads for your business. These pages first capture the personal information, like the name, the company name, email address, phone number, company size, etc. Then use this information to build an email subscriber list and then funnel the users through the inbound marketing cycle to try to convert potential clients into leads. The next type of page is the click-through landing page. This landing page displays information about a promotion or a specific discount to convince the user to buy your product. This type of landing page is simple and is only needed or used later in the buying cycle. The third type of landing page is the explainer landing page. Now, it's a long-form landing page that relies on extensive content to entice its user to take the next step. These infomercials attract the users by presenting a multitude of benefits and convincing copy to educate the user. The landing pages are ideal for campaigns where it's required to give personal information or making a big purchase. Another type of landing page is the product detail landing page. Now, this type of landing pages provide the customer with every piece of information about the product. The main purpose of this page is to drive interested users directly to the product and convince them to make an on-the-spot purchase. Now, what are the various uses of landing pages? Now that we have discussed various types of landing pages, you also know that landing pages are used for numerous purposes, including lead generation, e-commerce, and DTC, or direct to customers. Keep in mind that for e-commerce landing pages, the call to action is pretty straightforward. That is, to get the user to act without thinking or second-guessing his decision. For this, it is critical to build a one-click checkout option. Now, here's what happens actually. When the user places items in the cart to the Add to Cart option, they're given two options. They can either check out or continue shopping. Now, depending on the user's history, it's up to you how you customize this option for that particular user. Now, there are basically three options to choose from. You could choose the least disruptive experience, which basically causes the least disruption to the user and the shopping cart, and the icon basically keeps on updating with the increased number of items in the cart. Okay? The mild disruption is, in this setting, a side panel keeps popping out with the cart, prompting the user to continue shopping or to check out. And the high disruption setting is where every single item put into the cart, the system takes the user to a different page, and there they are encouraged to check out or asked if they want to continue shopping. Now, you might think that the high disruption option is bad and the low disruption option is good because it lets the user purchase stuff with the least interruption. But remember, think of it this way. If the user is an impulsive shopper with a high shopping cart abandonment rate, it's beneficial to force them into acknowledging their cart. So there's repetition. But if the gross sale value is low, that means you encourage shopping with a less intrusive experience. That means you will gain better and your experience will be more fruitful and beneficial to the e-commerce store. For DTC customers or direct to customer brands, which are basically associated with brands, the call to action would be the same for e-commerce as well. For example, in DTC, the brand should infuse their DNA into the actual flow. Modifying the way or the general language of engagement also improves a lot of engagement. Like add to cart. Instead of saying add to cart, just say get now. When you have that kind of experience, the experience of the customers made a little more special. So it also helps in conversion. So key points to think of before creating your landing pages. Here are a few points that you need to keep in mind when you're planning your landing page. Number one, you must understand that it's not necessary that what works for e-commerce will also work for lead generation. Both groups have different interests, so you need to act accordingly. Second, the goal is to create a landing page that limits the prospect's rejection probability to the minimum. Your potential client or lead should not have to think 10 times or twice even before proceeding with the action. And third, the most important part is to keep in mind that the landing page is not a home page. It only needs to have information that benefits the customer and helps them take the next step in the selling process or the buying process. Now it's time to talk about actually creating your landing page. So, we all know that call to action, contacts forms, and good quality relevant content are the basics for a good landing page. But this is not everything. There are more factors that you need to keep in mind if you want your landing page to bring in more leads than your competitors. You want to make sure that you provide an excellent experience to the customer when they click and land to your page. So let's talk about call to actions. Keep in mind that the action that you're asking your prospect to perform should exactly be the thing that they are directed to do when they click on the ad or the CTA. For example, you cannot put a call now CTA if they are submitting a form. That would be a bad impression on your site and it misleads your customer. Also, limit the use of call to actions or your landing page because you're going to be offering prospects too many choices and it'll create too much confusion for them, but they will choose nothing and bounce away from your page when there's so much confusion. Limit page navigation. Now understand the main purpose of the landing page is to focus the user's attention on the call to action. So it is important to limit the page navigation for the user. It gets really important to get a positive income from wherever and whoever visits your website when you're dealing with PPC because you're paying for that click. Now, pay-per-click policy with Google. You need to provide multiple navigation options to the client so you can keep him focused on a single point of interest. Remember to keep it simple and to the point, except for when you're dealing with an explainer landing page. It's very important to keep the content brief and centered so that the visitor does not get distracted. Keep the information as focused as possible. It will prevent any kind of user distraction to unnecessary copy, functionality, or even design. Lastly, test and test again. For better landing page optimization, it's very important, and I can't stress this enough, to test your landing page frequently. A/B test everything, right from the form to the text to the flow of the site so that you get the best out of your campaign. Now, keeping all these points in mind, you can elevate the experience of your landing page for visitors, which will eventually lead to an increase in sales and profit value for your product or brand. Now, this is it for today's video. I understand it was a bit too technical, so thanks for sticking around, and please do share this video with the web developer you're working with. Perhaps if he watches this video, he won't make silly mistakes on your landing pages of the website. You need to try and optimize your landing pages using these tips and tricks and share your experience with me. And please don't forget to like, comment, and share the video and subscribe to our channel to stay updated. I'll be back with another video. Till then, goodbye and God bless.